going guys? But yeah. Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 8 of my Playing Runescape Properly series. So today, to start this episode off, I would like to quickly cover something, but the clip shot actually watching was, following off from the last episode, sorry, I decided to actually go attempt to kind of like use the troll gear, which actually was successful in a video of mine. Now because I have a 98 plus 12, I expected people not to fall for it, but this guy was actually in my episode itself, and I killed him for some claws. I can't actually remember how, but I'm pretty sure it was like a Dragon Battle Axe kill or something, but I'm not 100% sure. So when he asked me to fight, I thought, right, okay, I'll rematch him, because hopefully I'll be able to kill him again. For a claw set, obviously, because he's low defense, I have a much higher chance, but unfortunately, while I was actually fighting the guy, he tally-blocked me, and then, unfortunately, at that point, I noticed it was alert, and then this guy froze me. And unfortunately, as far as the tanking went, I did actually, I think I did, everything correctly, except what I should have done here was, instead of actually trying to survive, I should have turned around and actually sliced him with my claws with Soul Split up to try and heal a slightly more HP, but unfortunately at the time I could not think about it. So yeah, I did actually lose my Dragon Claws, so for those who may have said that the AGS could possibly have ruined the series, I did just kind of go lose half of it, so that kind of backs up a bit. But if I earned those claws and I lost them like that, which probably could have happened, that would have sucked quite a bit. But yeah, I did lose my claws. The guy actually offered to give them me back. I don't know if he was trying to lure me or anything, maybe he doesn't know that I was actually doing the series and then it was like a third of my bank. But yeah, he'd offered them back, but obviously I lost him. I died with him fairly, so obviously I decided not to. Now the clip you just saw, I was wearing a blue party hat. Unfortunately, when I actually recorded that, I did forget to take the party hat off. I don't know why I actually wore it. I just ran around with it. I can't actually fully remember, but yeah, that party hat is obviously not part of the series, so you don't need to jump on me for that. But also, I'd like to say, if I'm ever live streaming the series, now this can go wrong quite a lot, as some of you will know. I do change my clan chat name, well, sorry, my friend's chat name to live streaming. So if you ever want to find out if I'm live streaming or not quickly, just join my friend's chat, AimostFamous with an I, obviously, and if it says streaming, then I am live streaming. Easily, though, just go and check my live stream link. It's a lot easier. It's in the description of this video. Click that, and if you want to, just click follow, and if you get sent an email saying that I'm streaming, then you'll obviously have an email saying I'm streaming, which also saves time. But also, if you just save the link to your favorites and just click it every now and then, if I'm streaming, then obviously it will actually play something, so it's a lot easier. Unfortunately, if my friend's chat, sorry, actually ever says that I'm streaming at maybe, let's say, 2 in the morning my time, then most likely I'm not streaming. I do sometimes forget to change it back from streaming to not streaming. So yeah, but I lately it's just getting ridiculous really how many people actually join my friends chat and say, are you streaming? And it's just like, ugh. But anyways, to get back into this video, first thing I want to say, this is a beautiful Venge combo. That's all I'm going to say. Just watch how good this is. Like, I think I slow it down afterwards because I thought this was another clean Vengeance that I actually do in the series. But watch Rocktail Venge Brew, just like that, boom. It's just, even though my VLS, sorry, yeah, my CVLS actually hit a 0, I did actually manage to kill him with a good Venge combo. So I slow it down here. I think I'll slow down most of my Venge combos. Watch Rocktail Venge Brew. Boom, man, it's just nice. Recoloring doing the 60 damage in there, honestly, recolorings are so good. Like, I don't even know why I even bothered berserkering a build. I think the recoils are a lot better. But yeah, to get into the video itself, I have a fair bit of PKing to start off the series with, because I was trying to rebuild off the claws loss, and well, you'll kind of see how it goes. So some of it's quite good, and that was another really nice. I didn't slow this one down, but that was a critical hit without a spec, so that was a very nice vengeance to actually be done towards me, so that was quite nice. Now, whenever I PK in this series, I do sometimes fight the same people over and over again, because we all know the state of the wilderness these days, how there's actually a huge lack of fights. So to actually fight the same people over and over again does just kind of like get me the video out faster. But you can understand if you see the same names over again, then it's kind of normal. But yeah, there I had a Torstal one layer thing off actually getting diseased, so I got I was very happy to actually spot that one off instead of the Torstal actually dying, so that saved me a good like 300k seed there. Anyways, I think we have another herb switch. Actually, I think this is going to be a pressure for the herbs. I mean, I don't have enough herbs to actually switch in my inventory there unless I fill them up, of course, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I started planting Torstals to try and make profits, and I obviously I got the Juju farming pots as well. It was like a 3 tick, so it wasn't too shabby of a switch. But I think I have to get over 1.2 mil to profit, so that was obviously one seed I didn't plant, so I probably had about 1.24 mil there, assuming the seeds are about 300k each. So I think I did actually profit me 40k there, so maybe not the hugest profits, but obviously it was a fairly bad run, but I had nothing I can do about that. So just going back into this one, really, I think it's another maybe kill here, I'm not sure, or is it a death? Oh yeah, it's a death. Oh, big death there. It's like a 650 XP, well, 650 damage more spec, so that was a kind of a lucky death. Once again, I'm selling some of my supplies. Like every time I die, I mean, I think at this point around the video, I was like 1 death off being cleaned because I had literally no money left because I spent it all on PK supplies. And if I died, every time I die, I have to go back and actually sell some of the items that I actually PK. But the majority of the time I die, it's probably for about 500k, 600k, so it isn't the hugest, like, deficit, but assuming I die a fair few times, I know I was one death off being cleaned where I would have had to wait until the next day for my dailies, although I think at the time it was about 30 minutes for my dailies, but luckily I did actually get, I think it was before this clip, so I PK'd this regen brace and a couple of whips and all that to get some money back with. But here you go, I think I spent my entire cash pile here on Torstal Seeds, but I've got the regen brace there to yeah, but I stacked my Torstals up so I could get a fair few. I don't know if it's going to show them in a second, but oh, there's another herb trip. It's looking quite bad. That's not many Torstals. Actually, that's not too bad of a trip actually. But anyways, just let's see if we're gonna go silent here. See if we get a decent herb switch. Nah, it's not enough. I've got 6 seeds. I must have just grabbed all 10. But yeah, I think every time I clean my herbs, I mean, people kind of enjoyed the first herb switch that I ever did, and I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, that's 170k profit there, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I think I'll throw in a herb switch every now and then, so. Oh, maybe it's more than that's price checking the seeds that I plant. Well, I think I bought them slightly over, but yeah. So I don't actually know how to keep track, but like I said in the past series, whenever I do my dailies, I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to show selling them, or maybe just completely forget them once my bank gets to maybe 40, 50 mil. I think the 400k profit suddenly won't make the hugest difference there, and people will know that I actually did my dailies. So once again, more PK clips. Got a bit cheaper now. Couldn't really afford the Carol's bow. Actually, the Carol's bows are I could buy one bow every 4 hours, so every time I bought that bow and then died with it, I kind of lost it, so that kind of sucked. So yeah, so I'm back with the magic short bow now. When I PK'd the magic short bow, you may see this later on, I do actually deathmatch with because the risk is about 200k. Yeah, it kind of shows it here. I think yeah it does, but got pretty lucky it didn't spec me out there. But yeah, I do actually deathmatch even though I don't have much in the bank, so I just find it because I'm risking like 200k or something. It's just like I always say, why would you tell it for 200k? Even though I have maybe I'm not sure my bank. I think my bank was about 30 mil. Actually, I'm not sure what my bank actually was at this point because of what is it? Me losing my claws and all that. Now my CVLS was actually hitting really bad that day. I mean, as you saw there, he was like 250 HP and hit a 0. Like it's normally extremely accurate. You'll see it quite a lot throughout PK clips I actually do. It's really accurate and really does hit well at times. Just like that was a pretty nice slice there, but. Overall, sometimes when it hits bad, it's like, oh, because it's probably the most accurate weapon I can actually wield. I'm not sure if I have any more accurate ones. Although arguably the Chaotic Staff is very accurate when I actually use that for a video, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, when I hit zeros with it, it's kind of painful. But CVLS weapon, I really do enjoy using. I probably would have used claws a bit more, but I did lose them fairly fast. Now, you may say, why did I risking my claws when my bank was so low now? Simply, I was just taking a risk. Like, when I go PKing, you either live or you die, in my opinion. You either win the fight. I'd consider myself fairly knowledgeable at how, like, PKing works. So, even if I did go close, although, to be fair, with the gear I was in, maybe not so much of a chance. But if I got into a claw, normally when I risk fight, I do lose because I just like to take kind of ridiculous risks to try and get some decent looking kills on the clips. Like I take off my plate legs to time vengeances, and then obviously sometimes that's completely wrong because they venge as well. They hit high on me, I hit high on them, and then I normally end up KOing myself or something. Now, am I going to die here? Oh yeah, another Jumor Rambo spec, but the Wrath got him, so I'm kind of happy. But Granite Wall, probably the weapon that kills me the most. So I did actually forget to get my Witch Doctor Mask back, which kind of sucked. So here you can I'm actually recording me getting my Witch Doctor Mask back. Because I think the first Witch Doctor Mask I actually got it a day before it reset, which means when I lost it, I believe I lost it like Saturday or something, I can't fully remember, but I could get it back straight away because they'd reset like the day after I got it. So when I lost it, I could just go back and get it straight away, which is kind of cool. I do love PKing in the Witch Doctor Mask. It's probably my helmet of choice. It just dropped me some defense, but it's a teleport for me, so if I ever like forget a glory charge, I always have a teleport on me, and I can loot it back on death. So, and it doesn't really look really cool, but I kind of like it because, I don't know, it's kind of like something people don't really wear that often, but it's kind of cool to wear, and I do like it. There's a dead Torstal, not a happy sign, but luckily, boom, I get my seed back. As you saw in the last episode, I actually bought my Scroll of Life to see if I could actually get my Torstal seeds back, just in case, and as you can see, that was the first one that actually died, and I got it back, and I was pretty happy about that. So that 10k tokens was definitely not a waste, but it's permanent, so that's kind of cool. And once again, price checking. I think later on in the series I do stop price checking the herbs, but that was with one dead seed, so I did get a seed back. So I think I actually lost on that trip, which kind of, I think with Torstals it's kind of a gamble to profit or lose. So not really complaining how much. I still made some money. Now, I believe I got the green net in the last episode, but once again, just to clarify, when I do the Puro clips, I will only record myself getting the dragons and the king lamplings if I am lucky enough to actually spot one of these. So I'm not going to, I also like record the, like getting the zombies and all that. Now, as far as I'm aware, there isn't actually many Puro clips left in the, series itself, because I found some, well, I'm trying different money making methods out, which you'll see in episode 9 and 10 and all that. So Puro kind of does die down a bit. I will go back every now and then because it's still that good 2 mil an hour, so I ain't complaining about that. Now here I actually opened a magpie and plane to actually loot another zombie and plane, and I got a 4 ring of life, so that actually gave me a bit of, well, slightly extra profit. I'm not 100% sure, but I think a lot of 4k extra, so nothing amazing to be happy about. But yeah, that's about it for the Puro for the day. So once again, selling the implings, getting my cash pile up to, let's see, I can't actually remember how much I get my cash pile up to, but I mean, if an impling gets added into the game, it's like 9800 and it costs like 3 mil, then I'll probably be camping Puro for like 3 weeks or something. Well, not long, but a long time to cash up. Like, as you all know, I should have actually clarified this at the start, but my yellow party hat actually got scammed off me in a trust trade. I'm not going to go through the whole name and shame thing. I've always said that I really just don't care about pixels on the game, but overall, if people want actually behind the scenes, I traded him a party hat for him to skill with, and then next day he gets hacked. From first time experience of being scammed like that before, I knew instantly that it was obviously scammed, so I just deleted him. I really did not care. I don't care about the item at all. As I said, it's a pixel, so I deleted him. He can keep it. I really don't mind. As far as I'm aware, once that party hat kind of like runs out, kind of, I don't know what he's going to do with it, but if he sells it for IRL or something, that's just temporary money, so hopefully it goes, well, hopefully he gets something done with it, but I don't really mind. So for the series itself, I will be rebuilding to a yellow party hat before the blue party hat. That means because the blue party has about 3 times the price of the yellow, progress for the actual party hats will become well, it'll come a lot quicker, so that kind of shows that the series is actually going somewhere quite well, successfully, so that's kind of cool. The one bad side to this is the fact that Cam actually sold me his white for extremely cheap, purposely so I could be earning the blue, and now I've lost a yellow, which puts me back on 4 party hats again, so that kind of ruins that, but here we go. Come on, who the hell who does bowstrings these days? It's just, you never see that anymore. But yeah, the flax I got from the Gadadamix I decided to do bowstrings with, so yeah, that's yielded me like extra like double profit or something for like maybe 10 minutes of work. I don't know. It wasn't really worth the time overall, so I only did that for a bit. But once again, doing my daily, so this must have been another day, and going back for defenders. So video's about to end, so I'd like to say next episode is a rather good one. Let's just say that. So I get some defenders back. Now, let's just say next episode does not involve defenders, but what it does involve is Crucible PKing. So if you want to see me PKing the Crucible, then look forward to the next episode. And I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. There's the link on screen to it once it is released. That's about it from me. So I hope you enjoyed episode 9, and I will see you all soon.